Demo, Taylor Decker's out there. You're going to get two teams, Sam Flannel, that are going to be at full strength. But the question I have is we have yet to see Christian Watson with this Packers offense, the burner, the deep threat. And then you have Aaron Jones. They're getting back up too.
Yeah, they are.
Two pretty good players.
Yeah, they are most certainly getting back up. I would say not just two very good players, they're two best skill position players by far at this point, Aaron Jones and Christian Watson, because basically during this stretch of Green Bay Packers football, they're 2-1. In the last two games, Aaron Jones didn't play, and Christian Watson still hasn't played the whole season. And Aaron Jones, to me, he is one of the best running backs in the NFC. It bears out by the numbers.
100%.
In three of the last four seasons, he's had over 1,000 yards rushing, and in two of those seasons, he's averaged over 5 yards per carry. And he's definitely their best running back by far, because I agree that A.J. Dillon, at best, is a serviceable second option as a running back. You never want him being your starter. And if the Lions could somehow play the Packers without Aaron Jones, that would be a huge advantage. But it's looking like Aaron Jones is going to play. And Christian Watson, he's their best receiver right now. He's their most explosive playmaker, maybe besides for Aaron Jones. And Christian Watson, he hasn't played at all this season, but last year he was their second leading receiver and is their he is their leading returning receiver because Alan Lazard went to the Jets. So those are definitely some reinforcements for the Packers that could swing the game possibly in their favor, and they certainly could be a problem for this Lions defense if the Lions let them be a problem. But at the same time, the Lions may have some reinforcements themselves, because if Taylor Decker and David Montgomery play, that could be a huge advantage.
Huge.
And here is the reason why. What is the biggest weakness of the Green Bay Packers team overall? I would say their run defense. They are 27th in the NFL in rushing yards allowed per game. They have been basically one of the worst run defenses in the NFL this year so far. And if with Taylor Decker back and David Montgomery, you would have, I wouldn't say completely at full strength, you would basically have the offensive line that you had last year, because Vaitai is out, and Vaitai was out last year. And your backup this year is Graham Glasgow, which I actually think is better than anybody that the Lions had last year, like the combination of Evan Brown and the Funky Bunch, pretty much. Guys like John Skipper. I think I would trust Graham Glasgow over any of them. And David Montgomery, I'll tell you what, David Montgomery, when he was running the football this year, he looked pretty good. The rushing offense looked good when he was there. But also, in week 3, Jahmyr Gibbs got the chance to kind of tote the rock as the #1 running back, and he did a damn good job. And maybe this is the game in which Ben Johnson can kind of unleash this thunder and lightning backfield tandem, and they can kind of maximize the most out of their skill set. And maybe, just maybe, David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs kind of get an equal amount of touches. So I think those particular players, David Montgomery and Taylor Decker, could be a huge advantage, and maybe, just maybe, the Lions could have their best rushing performance as a team this season against a rushing defense in Green Bay, which isn't very good.